There's no more urgent task for Washington than getting our economy back on creating jobs. Unemployment is still well above 8%. Millions of Americans are looking for work or have simply stopped looking altogether. That's unacceptable, plain and simple. Republicans have, as promised, focused all year on our plan to remove government-made barriers to job creation. In all, 27 bipartisan House-passed jobs bills are now waiting for a vote in the Democrat-run Senate. One of those initiatives is the REINS Act, passed just a few days ago. It would require Congress to review any new regulation that has a major impact on the economy. Nearly 3 years ago, President Obama promised a stimulus plan with a promise that it would keep unemployment below 8%. Well, it didn't work. And because his policies aren't working, the president has asked the Congress to pass legislation that will extend unemployment benefits and payroll tax relief for working Americans. Next week, the House is going to do just that. To help Americans who are struggling in the current economy, we'll act on a jobs bill that extends payroll tax relief, extends and reforms unemployment benefits, and cuts government spending. There will be no tax hikes on America's job creators. This bill will also include several bipartisan jobs initiatives, including a provision, which is also in the president's jobs plan as well, to continue a tax incentive that allows employers, small and large, to invest now in new machinery and equipment, grow their businesses, and create jobs. Another bipartisan provision in this bill supports the job-creating Keystone Energy Project. As you may know, the Keystone Energy Project would create tens of thousands of American jobs and reduce our dependence on oil from the Middle East. This jobs project has bipartisan support in the House and the Senate. It's backed by a broad-based coalition from small businesses to organized labor. You've heard President Obama say that the American people can't wait to take action on jobs. Well, the Keystone Energy Project is the very definition of an idea that the American people can't wait for Washington to take action on. As a matter of fact, Stephen Harper, the Prime Minister of Canada, has warned that if the United States doesn't approve this project, Canada will be forced to move forward with other customers, potentially China. Now, we can't stand by and allow that to happen. Those jobs are too important. Unfortunately, the president wants to put off a decision on the Keystone Project until after next year's election. Not only that, he now says that he'll reject the House's jobs bill if it includes support for this project. Now, this is no time for the same old my way or the highway theatrics. It's no secret that Democrats and Republicans often disagree about the best way to create jobs. But we can't let those disagreements prevent us from acting when we do agree. There's bipartisan support for extending the payroll tax relief and unemployment benefits. There's bipartisan support for the tax incentives that allows employers to invest and expand. And there's bipartisan support for the Keystone Energy Project. We should get these things done. As the president has said, the American people can't wait for action on jobs. At a time when they're still asking the question, where are the jobs? The Keystone Energy Project is a bipartisan proposal that the president ought to support. Next week, the House will act to do the right thing for jobs and economic growth. We remain ready to work with the president and find common ground, which is what the American people expect and deserve. Merry Christmas, and thanks for listening.